5 knots with gusts to gale force, followed by building seas. Mariners should consider the effects of weather before beginning or continuing their transits.
Headed to Port Aransas. Motoring on out. It's a beautiful morning. Not a lot of the wind yet, but I expect it to pick up by the time I get to the Gulf. We left Corpus Christi around 6 a.m. and it should take us about 3.5 to 4 hours to get to Port Aransas, and then
fog bank up there.
Out here enjoying the sun. See if the camera can do justice for these swells. Pretty sure some of them 5 feet or so. It's a beautiful day out here.
That's good.
Huh?
Bring that in?
Yeah.
Bring the out.
I took it out.
Huh?
I put the alcohol more out.
You want me to hoist you up here so you can do the
Captain Dan?
Dan thing?
Lieutenant Dan.
Okay. Well, you let me know when you're ready.
Oh, are they?
Just kick the wind now.
Yeah.
And why not? Look.
True story. Change your mind?
Yeah, well, it's not flapping around. We're hybrid mode right now.
Haven't made it very far. As you can see, we got about 19-20 hours left and we're under motor. It'll be nighttime by the time we get there.
So I just adapted it to be like. It's a lot easier to get in than it is to put up.
They're coming over. That is awesome. The only thing that can top this is bioluminescence tonight. Yeah, that's what happens when you're delirious. Go sleep. No wind this morning. You're motoring. Lady has not come to make our bed yet. Janet, that lady has not come to make our bed yet. Boat's a mess. It's a mess.
this Coast Guard Houston traffic. The weather advisory is in effect from 5 p.m. this afternoon until 1 p.m. tomorrow, Monday afternoon. Winds are forecasted to be 15 to 25 knots with gusts to gale force, followed by building seas. Mariners should consider the effects of weather before beginning or continuing their transits. I'll say again that the weather advisory is in effect from 5 p.m. this afternoon until 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time Monday. Winds forecasted to be 15 to 25 knots and gusting to gale force, followed by building seas. Traffic out.
Here we're getting all the way over there. 1,700.
Up it. Hey everyone, we thought we'd do a short clip or video about our experience because there's not a lot of narration in our videos, as you have seen. And we thought we'd talk about the fog because we didn't get a lot of videos of that. And the reason being is we were just on watch and really keen to what was out there because we couldn't see anything. And we'd have the fog horn going. I think it was every 3 minutes it would beep a couple times.
It would sound. I don't know if it was a beep, but it would sound.
Yeah,
so
maybe not a beep.
We had that going, and we had the radar going.
Mm-hmm.
I knew there were boats in the pass, and there were small boats, and there were big boats, and I didn't want to take a chance. And the fog was that thick. You saw it on the video when we saw the fog bank. We had started to hear chatter about it on the VHF radio probably about 15-20 minutes prior to us seeing the fog bank. I don't think we had an idea how thick it was going to be. And like I said, it was that thick. I would say maybe we could see 25 feet in front of us. Maybe. And the sun seemed to exaggerate it. Was it so bright? The sun was trying to pierce through. It was a new experience, I guess. Yeah.
Consistently, the seas were 4 to 6 feet, occasional 8 foot, and coming from the side of the beam, you can definitely feel those. You're rolling with them. So sleeping was definitely interesting. As for the watches, we wanted to split it up, so we always had 2 on deck. And of course, the first day we were always up there, right?
Yeah, we kind of planned on that. You know, that first day, not everybody's going to sleep.
Go to sleep. I think Jennifer and I went to sleep around 7. Because I knew there was a long night coming, and John seemed to be doing okay. I was pretty tired, so I went and laid down till about 10:30, and I slept. It was weird because, you know, sailing and rolling like that. But got up around 10:30, came up, got adjusted to everything, and then I think you and Mark went to bed around 11:15 or 11:30.
Yeah, just to be clear, different beds.
Yes. So. We were on watch till about 5 a.m., I guess. Kind of a surreal feeling when you have to trust all of your gauges and you can't see a thing in front of you because there's nothing to see. It's just pitch black.
You know, I didn't sleep very good at all, and I don't think anybody really did, and I don't think you do. It was pretty rolly. We were back and forth, moving from one side to the other. You know, kind of wedge yourself in somewhere and try to stay, you know, in one place.
So yeah, during the day, John said there's dolphins on the bow, which you always get out there, which is awesome. They never get old. So we went out there, and there were probably 6 or 7 to begin with, and then within minutes we had up to 20 at any given time, and they were in front of the boat by about 10 feet, or off to the side, or behind us. They were everywhere, and they just sailed with us the entire time for at least 45 minutes or more.
Very, very cool experience. But in the video, if you remember, I said the only thing that could top this would be bioluminescence at night. Well, guess what?
We topped it.
We topped it.
For sure.
So it was while Mark and I were actually on watch, and I look over and I'm watching where the water's being agitated by the boat going through the waves. And I keep seeing what I think are fireflies, and it just kind of it was really odd to me. And sorry, I'm getting over a cold. So, but I see what I think are fireflies. So I look over at Mark. I said, "Mark, hey, take a look inside the boat and see what you think." And he goes, "Is that what I think it is?" I was like, "Yeah, I think it's bioluminescence." And sure enough, it was. And you start looking back behind the boat, and you can kind of see trails behind you. And we were running with just our tricolor lights on the mast, so there was no light down in the bottom of the cockpit area. And I went and I looked back behind the boat at the stern of the boat, and I looked down, and you could just see all this light glowing from underneath the boat, coming out of the back, and this trail coming out of the back. And what it was all the bioluminescence. It was lighting up because of that water was getting agitated as we were going through the water. So I will tell you, the highlight of the trip, the dolphins and the bioluminescence. It was a great trip for everything, but I'd say that was the highlight. That was a pretty cool experience.
Yep.
What it was
great.
we knew that predict wind, our weather routing said that there was going to be a storm at the end of our trip. So probably about an hour or two before we got to the pass, we had a weather report come out. We're talking about 10+ foot seas, gale force winds. Had made a decision to change our plan to go direct to Kemah. We were going to stop in Galveston. The storm came in a lot quicker than what they had planned. So let's go ahead and dock in Kemah. And hopefully by the time we get to Kemah, actually they'll die down a little bit.
And that was predicted. So
yeah.
The further in that we got, definitely died down. I guess the next thing is to talk about the crew.
Yeah.
We had Janford and Mark, which we've known Mark for years. He was in the military with John in Colorado. We haven't seen him in probably 10, 12 years, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Long time.
So they were able to come with us, which was great. It's always fun to share those experiences and have extra eyes and someone up with you on the watch. Set sail on Saturday, and they were great.
Fantastic.
Yeah, they were available for any help. They were there for discussion to help keep us awake. Mark picked up on everything really fast. So did Janford.
Well, Janford came with knowledge. So
Yeah,
she already
she
had
had
knowledge.
sailing knowledge.
And they were willing to help out with anything. Both of them did fine. Both of them did great. And I tell you, I would sail anytime with those guys.
Yep,
that was
a great time.
That was a really good time.
We had some great laughs and fun, and everyone knew kind of what we were.
So what's next?
What's next?
Yeah.
Well,
What is next?
I think June 1st, we plan to set sail somewhere.
Yep. We got a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C.
True. Plan A is over to Destin, which is probably 8 to 9 days of sailing with some dives in there. Just one or?
A dive stop.
Just one?
Just one dive stop.
Okay.
Maybe two, but
What's plan B?
plan B is South Padre Island
Yes.
with a dive stop. That looks about 5 to 6 days of sailing. Definitely want to do a couple dives, especially the Texas Clipper.
Yeah.
And if we don't go to plan B, we go to plan C.
Which is?
I think outriggers, right?
Yeah, right there in Kemah.
Outriggers in Kemah.
So if the weather's
It's a
really
ball.
bad and we can only do day sailing, fine.
I will tell you the sails, these sails that we're planning on the 1st of June, it's not about the destination per se. We've all been to Destin. We are bringing crew. That's Dean and Denise.
That it's not about the destination, it's just what we can do in those 10 days.
Yeah, this is about the sailing. But that won't be our next video.
No? Yes?
No.
No? Yeah.
What's our next video?
I don't know.
The haul out.
Oh, that's right. We have a haul out
talk about the
coming.
haul out.
April 2nd. That's right. Got
What
to
are
get
we
a lot
doing?
of work done. Got to get a bottom job done, some fiberglass work, a new transducer put in, wax job. We have a lot of work and a lot of money.
Some Seacocks.
seacocks and through holes. There's a
You know,
lot
this whole
to
thing
do.
sounds really sexual, right? Bottom job, seacocks.
Leave it up to you.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But anyways, that's what we got coming up. And hey, we hope you enjoyed the video. Again,
Thanks for watching.
Appreciate you watching. Actually, we just love sharing this stuff, and it's twofold for us. One, we get to document it, so we get to go back and we see it as many times as we want. And the other one is to share it with people who can't join us or are unable to at the time. So we're having a blast doing it too. It actually turned out to be kind of fun doing the videos.
We have to get used to picking up the camera, for sure, and be patient. We're learning. So thanks for watching, and until next time.